Dear boomers, in order to live the life that you want to live, you have to make a shift in your consciousness. Think of where you are now and where you may want to be. You may have to lift your consciousness into higher realms in order to achieve what it is you wish to achieve. We can't necessarily create our lives from an ordinary state of consciousness. So, so live everything that you believe to be true. Whatever you believe to be true, your values, live it like it's true to you now. And then this is a shift in consciousness. These are the things that have been planted in you from the very beginning. We call them prompters. So a meme is, or a meme. So a meme is like a virus that's placed in you when you're a child by the thinking of the world, by the false beliefs of your parents, especially when it comes to money. The false beliefs about money are there from the very beginning of our birth, and we can shake them off like a virus. We don't have to, a virus duplicates itself, it infiltrates your consciousness, and so we can treat the virus like we would any other virus. We heal, we transform, and we expand. This is what we did for those of us who survived COVID. That's what we did. Um, and this is like, well, these are mind viruses. So they spread like ideas, especially about our limitations and who we are. But when we have other visions of what we know to be true about ourselves, that is something that can spread like a virus too, if you surround yourself with the people who will help you in your pursuit for a higher level of consciousness. So the shift is crucial. It is crucial to making your life the way you want to live. So we have to change our concept of ourselves and what we believe is true and what we believe can transform our lives. This is a great story. I love this. She wrote her biography in 5 chapters. Number 1, first chapter. Chapter 1, walk down the street, fall into a hole, and feel helpless. Chapter number 2, walks down the same street and sees the hole and falls in again. Chapter 3, sees the hole, falls in out of habit, and immediately gets out. Chapter 4, walks around the hole. Chapter 5, walks down another street. That kind of explains what we tend to do for ourselves. The first chapter, falling into a hole and feeling helpless. This is what we need to overcome when we are doing online entrepreneurial activities. We might fall into a hole and we might feel helpless, but we can change that with the idea that we need to get out of the hole and go down a different street. So, I love this. And then there's Viktor Frankl, a concentration camp survivor and a psychiatrist, and he taught that you can't change a situation outside of yourself. You have to change yourself. That's very profound, coming from a person who survived the Holocaust and some of the things he must have seen. This is the mindset that helped him survive and found himself getting out of the harshest of all possible conditions. So we have to, according to Frankl, maintain a sense of purpose and meaning, and under the most difficult of circumstances. So when we shift our consciousness from ambition to meaning, it's about changing our consciousness and making a difference in the world by not competing, by harmonizing, by embracing forgiveness and unconditional love and gratitude. And this is how we make a difference in the world. This is a vibration that can be like a virus, contagious, and this is what we wish to do. Self-actualization, as taught by Maslow, Abraham Maslow, involves focusing on what you want to become rather than what you don't want or can't do. It's about becoming independent of other people's opinions and detached from outcomes. Now, that detachment from outcomes is important and has been emphasized many times in this particular YouTube channel, and also originated, I think, maybe from the Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna was talking to Arjuna, and Arjuna was so intent on winning the war, and that is when Krishna taught him how to look at life from a different perspective, how to immerse yourself in whatever it is that you're doing, enjoy the journey, but do not concentrate on the outcome, because it's a miserable thing. It's like anything else. If you procure a material possession that you think you really want, it doesn't make you happy. The end result may not make you happy either, but the journey and living in the moment does. So we have to embrace the idea that we are a part of something greater. Your beliefs do shape your reality, but choose to believe in your limitless potential as opposed to all the limitations that you've been raised with. Make the shift from ambition to meaning, and let your life be guided by purpose and passion. This is very important. I know that in our online group with Dean Holland, we grapple with these types of ideas, these types of philosophies, and we want to build walls of potential and limitlessness, or maybe break down the walls that are limiting our worldview, and we want to break down the walls. But we actually might want to build a wall of limitless potential, the wall that we can overcome, and we can see past anything that stands in our way. Now, these particular thoughts were brought to us by none other than the father of motivation, Wayne Dyer. I have always loved him very much, and he says that one of the things, if we have a vision of where we want our life to go, we have to write it down. And everybody says this, from Bob Proctor to Joe Dispenza to Napoleon Hill, and now Wayne Dyer. Write down and visualize in great detail what it is that you wish to accomplish. And because maybe, for instance, the main fear of the baby boomer is outliving our savings. So what we can do is visualize a money stream or two or three that sustains us until the end of our lives. And also the income streams can help other people. The income streams can be invested in ways that help other people, and that we can pay our bills, pay off our credit cards, and become expanded in a sense, in a spirit of generosity. The generosity is really very important to hold on to. I have witnessed many times people who have procured money in some way or another. They are not generous. They do not, maybe they think they have to take care of their family, but they're not really taking care of anybody else. We have to, in that spirit of generosity is also the spirit of abundance, is also the spirit of gratitude for all that we have and all that we are bringing to us through the heart, synchronizing with the brain, elevating our emotions to higher levels of consciousness. We maintain this on a daily basis. I have to admit I've fallen prey to worry about what is going on in this country as far as the Project 2025 that the Republicans are hell-bent on implementing. Project 2025 is something I have no control over, but this week I will live through this week and wait for that Republican convention to be over, and then get active with trying to make sure we do restore our democracy, because our freedoms have been chipped away at through very, very conservative justices on the Supreme Court, through the orchestration by Donald Trump. And I can't imagine how somebody like Donald Trump has gotten to this position. It must be because we do not pay attention. We have to pay attention to the way that we wish. Not only do we wish to live, but we do want to banish evil that is inherent in these Republican ideas like Project 2025. And they are going to erode women's rights, rights of civil rights, gay rights, and transgender rights. Everybody's rights are going to be eroded, and all they want is patriarchal men taking over the world. If you take a look at that Republican stand, the guys who are standing up on the podium, they're all white men. No diversity, nothing. So in a spirit of love, I will get involved in making sure that Project 2025 does not happen. There's going to be a video that shows up here. Ooh, there it is. And take a look. Comment and let me know how you feel. Maybe you don't know about Project 2025. Google it. Bye-bye.